Hey Crowd Vibers, we're here with Art from SensaMotion.
What's
it's
happening?
Basically the unofficial album release party.
Yep.
You're on tour with Kash'd Out, Mushroom Tea Tour, but today your new album came out. Give us the highlights.
Yeah, so our sophomore album, Feel It All Around, dropped today. It's been about 3 years in the works now. We released it with Ineffable Records, and you know we've had a lot of hands in the pot to make this happen, and we're kind of in like a little disbelief, like in just how things have kind of shaken out for us in the past year. You know, with the connections we made, and it's really helped kind of bring this album to a whole nother level for us. You know, our first album, Life in True Color, we had no features on it. You know, we wanted to kind of do everything in our own lane, and some opportunities came about as we were writing the second album, and we met the right people, and it kind of led into what is now Feel It All Around.
Awesome. So Feel It Around has some great collaborations.
Yeah.
You've got Stick Figure, the Hip Abduction, lots of others.
Yeah.
How did all those come about?
It's kind of been like a domino effect a little bit. I don't know if you know like some of the backstory, but our old bass player Ray, who plays with Aurora Wave now, and our drummer Mike were up in Acadia State Park, or National Park actually, in Maine, and they pulled up to watch a sunset one night, and there was Scott and Tommy just traveling around in their van, and they remembered SensaMotion from us opening for them at a bowling alley, like it must have been 15 years ago now. But he remembered us, and they showed him something that we were working on, and that song was Show Love. It was the demo of Show Love, and Scott shot it off to his label, which is Ineffable, and that kind of got their interest in us a little bit, and 5 years later, here we are putting out the song.
Got any stick figure bands in the house tonight? Says a feeling coming over me. Says you don't know yourself, dancing in a world on my own, where I'm finally free, like an island grows at the bottom of the sea.
But honestly, like I credit a lot of it to Scott, for being a big support for us.
That's a cool story, man. Yeah, I love it.
Whether it's label stuff, or he really vouched for us, which was pretty important to have that kind of backing from such a powerhouse, and that led to some smaller tours, which also led to some festivals and some bigger tours, and we did a Soja tour last summer. So we made that connection there with them, and we know a couple of the guys from Hip Abduction, from Mark, who's running sound for us tonight. There's just like
a lot of familiar faces in the family here.
Yeah, a lot of little connections over a long period of time, and just kind of fostering those relationships, and
finally comes to fruition. Awesome.
Yeah.
And it's on the album, so it's great, man. I listened to it earlier today. Really good stuff.
Thank you.
All right, Art, are you ready for the Crowd Vibes Rapid Five?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's see how you do, man.
I think I have some answers there.
This has been fun, so let's do it. All right, worst fear before going on stage?
That my in-ear pack is gonna die.
Okay, you're not the first one to say that. That's
Yes,
great.
yeah.
All right, must have in the green room?
Seltzer.
Perfect.
Any flavor.
Any flavor. I can't do peach, but we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
The only band you would leave your show to go see?
D'Angelo.
Love it.
He doesn't play much, but so that'd be a tough one.
All right. While you're on tour, who's boosting your vibes?
Honestly, the fan in the crowd. Thank you.
Right there as they walk by.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah,
Perfect
exactly.
timing. We could not make that any better.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. If you could do a collaboration with any band, who would it be? Any band, anytime.
You know, right now, probably Marcus Gott. He's a roots reggae guy from New Caledonia. He plays a lot in Europe. He hasn't made it over to the States yet, and we have a friend that did a collaboration with him. But you know, he's up there for me.
All right. Maybe we can make that happen.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Thanks,
We'll see.
Art. Enjoy the crowd vibes.
Yeah, thank you.
See the good, Riley, you feeling good? Be the good you want. See the good, yeah. Thank y'all again so much for jamming out with SensaMotion. It means so much to us to be here with our Kash'd Out family.